Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Waswahili walisema kizuri chajiuza na kibaya kawaida kinajitembeza. There is a debate that is currently ongoing in Kenya concerning the cybercrime law that was amended and assented by William Ruto on the very morning that Raila Odinga left us. Kenyans have criticized the new amendments that were supposed to be effected yesterday. Not only Kenyans, I have seen several groups against the cybercrime law. But some people are asking, Kaka, what is this that Kenyans are against it? Yesterday, I explained to you why we, the people who are actively social media users, for the sake of our generations tomorrow, why we reject and say no to the amendment of the cybercrime law. I have seen government bloggers, I have seen government officials, I have seen state officers fighting very hard to sell to us the cybercrime law kwamba ni nzuri. Kilicho kizuri wa Kenya binafsi they could have bought it. Sababu nimesema kizuri kinajiuza, kibaya kinajitembeza. Kwa nini maafisa wa serikali wanatembeza a law that is rotten? My attention has been drawn to the Facebook post done by Interior Principal Secretary Dr. Raymond Omolo. Is asking a question here. What about social media? Can you be arrested for criticizing the government? Raymond Omolo says no. And he says criticism, opinion or satire are not offenses under this law. What is criminal is the use of digital platforms to commit or promote a crime such as spreading terrorist content, impersonating others, or leaking private data unlawfully. Yeah? It continues to say, freedom of speech remains protected as long as it does not involve a criminal act. And he says, in that cybercrime law, kuna kitu wanajificha ndani. And that's what I want to explain. I did it yesterday, but allow me again to repeat it here. I'm doing this because I want it to sink into us. Nimeona kuna mahali wameandika wakisema you can be arrested for an unlawful activity. Unlawful activity. Allow me to explain this point. Raymond Omolo ni daktari, lakini anatuona kama washenzi ambao hawakusoma darasa la mtu. Sisi tumesoma sheria na tunaielewa vizuri. Tumesoma sheria sawa, na pia tumesoma vile polisi wana behave when it comes to government criticism. So when Raymond Omolo is saying that you cannot be arrested for criticizing the government, I want Raymond Omolo to explain. The Gen Zs who were abducted, some were killed, others went missing, and others have not been found to death. What criminal offense did they commit? It is just for writing on social media that William Ruto must go. Was that a crime? It was not a crime. But were they abducted? Yes. Were they arrested? Yes. Were they charged? Yes. Some were charged in court and released on bond and cash bails. The records are very clear on the media. It is not something that is hidden. So when Raymond Omoro is pretending to tell us that you cannot be arrested for criticizing the government, he is being insensitive to the government he is serving. How many young people today were fined in court for criticizing William Ruto's government in 2024 and partly 2023? How many of them? Families are here. They can confirm. Even the young people themselves, they can confirm. Let me tell you, Kenyans, do not give a damn to this law. It should be rejected and thrown out in its entirety. What seems to be lawful in the eyes of Kenyans and in the eyes of the Constitution has always been unlawful in the eyes of the police. Let me explain this further. Picketing, protesting, is enriched in our Constitution 2010. It says Kenyans have every right to peacefully assemble, picket, and protest. It's in the Constitution. But according to police, they perceive protest as an unlawful activity, but it's lawful in our Constitution. The cybercrime law says if you conduct an unlawful activity on social media, the cybercrime committee has all the authority to access your data and deactivate your accounts. The government must stop sugarcoating these things because we understand them better. And let me tell you, Kenyans, the government of the Republic of Kenya is going to misuse this act, is going to misuse this cybercrime law to silence people like Kaka Sungura who are freely speaking from here. I'm telling the truth. For us to help ourselves, for us to help our generations, Wakenya wenzangu, mahali mlipo, tafadhali, hii nayo, there's no shortcut about it. We need to say no. How many things lawful that we've done? How many things lawful that we've done? Lakini ukishikwa na polisi, unawekelewa zinakuwa unlawful until the Kenya Kwanza government defines and explains what it means by unlawful activity. We are not boarding the cybercrime law. We are not boarding it. Hata msimame Mount Kilimanjaro mwanza kutuambia ni nzuri. Hata msimame State House uko juu mwanza kutangaza. Even if you pay bloggers, William Ruto must know, and his government and his surrogates and his allies, we are not boarding by all means possible. We are not boarding the cybercrime law. Period. God bless you.